change of uniform, you go from wearing pinafores to skirts. And when you start wearing skirts, you start to move mad. SS1 was the year of moving mad. We're feeling like, oh, we've landed. Oh, no one can tell us anything. Because I know the kind of mother I have. My mother will cut my ears off. I mean, I like my ears. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Go Easy here. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? Are you guys feeling great? I hope you're feeling great because I am. No, today I'm gonna be doing a chit chat. Get ready with me. Yeah. We're gonna be doing some makeup. Yeah, get ready with me to go absolutely nowhere. Today's chit chat is gonna be about my experience in boarding school. I went to a boarding school in Nigeria. The name of the boarding school was Queen's College, Yaba, Lagos. Let's get right into the video. First of all, we have to do something about these lips. Looking hella crusty. So I'm just gonna go in with some coconut oil for my lips. I can't seem to find my lip balm. And this is gonna have to do. I spent 6 years in boarding school. You guys probably don't know this about me. I grew up in Nigeria and I only moved to the UK in 2017. So this is my 3rd year of living in the UK. Alright, where do I even start from? Where do I start from? I don't know.
In the beginning. Yeah. In the beginning.
I think I had one of the worst beginning for secondary school because first of all, I didn't have a uniform. Do you want to know why I didn't have uniform? I was a big child, so basically they couldn't find my size. They couldn't find my size in the uniform. Mine has to be specially made, extra large. I'm just joking, yeah. They didn't have my size at the time, so I had to wait a little bit longer than others to get my uniform. And by a little bit longer, I mean like 2 weeks. I had to check in with Mufti. If you don't know what checking in is basically at the beginning of the term when school starts, when you check into the hostel. It was raining really heavily and I was in my Mufti. It was so calm at the beginning because a lot of people were in their Mufti also, so it wasn't that bad. So during check-in, they usually check your suitcases to see if you have any contraband. So I'd done that. I'd taken my suitcases to my dorm area. And I wanted to go back to see my parents. They wouldn't let me. Oh my goodness. I started crying. I was crying at the gate. I said I'm not going anywhere till I see my parents again. So they let me see my parents. I told them goodbye. Then I just went back to the dorm. Throughout that whole day I cried. Let me just warn you guys now. I am a crybaby. I cry for the smallest of things. So I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows and I'm gonna be using this eyebrow pencil that I got from the beauty supply store. Actually, I didn't get this from the beauty supply store. I actually got this off eBay, but you can find this in any beauty supply store. So I'm gonna be using this as my mirror today. I was actually quite lucky because my senior sister actually went to the same secondary school as I did. She graduated 2 years before me. People that she knew were still in the school, so I had a lot of school mothers. School mother is basically someone that takes care of you. And I had school mothers in SS3 and I was in GS1. And also, my brother was in another secondary school in his SS3, so I don't know how some of my seniors knew him, but they knew him and they knew me as his sister, so I was quite lucky. I had like 4 school mothers in GS1, so I wasn't doing too bad in GS1. Yeah, but guys, boarding school was fun. It was so fun. So GS1 was calm for me. I had people looking out for me, so it wasn't that bad. GS2, at GS2, all the seniors, all the people I knew had left, so it was time to start hustling by myself. But by that time I had already made friends, so it was better. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm using the LA Girl Pro concealer in Fun. With my concealer, I like to use this concealer for only the bottom part of my eyebrows. I use my foundation for the top part. It just makes it easier for blending it. Back to the story. How can I forget this? In GS1, something happened to me that scarred me for life. I went to see one of my school mothers in their classes one time. Let me tell you guys, to go into a seniors class, to go into a seniors class, you have to knock at the door and someone has to tell you come in before you actually go in. Even if it's a dorm or a classroom, you have to knock. So I knocked and I literally went, "Excuse me, I'm looking for a senior, so." After I said I was looking for the senior, literally everyone gathered me and they were all shouting like, look for her under the table, look for her under this one, go on, look for her, go under the table, start looking for her." They were just shouting, what is going on? Apparently, you're not meant to say you're looking for someone, you're meant to say I'm asking of, which sounds really stupid to me, because who actually says I'm asking of? Like, thankfully my school mother was actually in the class, so she was able to save me. Shut up. So I didn't die that day. GS2 was a breeze. I can't really remember any major thing happening in GS2. I'm gonna go in with my primer. I'm using the MUA Makeup Academy Pro and Base Primer Spray. All day long wear. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. Full coverage foundation. It's in the shade Cappuccino. With this foundation, you want to go in with as little as possible. Yeah, so GS3 we had to write one of the major exams. So we call it Junior YEC. We had to write Junior YEC in GS3. So you know, in GS3 you're feeling like the boss, you're the head of junior school, you're feeling like you're on top of the world and stuff. But you're really not. So GS3 was really calm, it was really nice. And we also had to do something called extension. So this is basically during the period when you have to write the junior YEC, the SS3 students are also writing their YEC exams. So YEC is equivalent to GCSE here. So we did the extensions together. So only SS3 and GS3 students in school. Everyone went home for holiday during that period. To be honest, I can't really remember what happened. I can't remember. And let me tell you, if I don't remember anything, then it wasn't important. So GS3 went by. GS3 was nice. Then SS1, oh my goodness. SS1 is the beginning of senior school. Change of uniform. You go from wearing pinafores to skirt. And when you start wearing skirts, you start to move mad. SS1 was the year of moving mad. We're feeling like, oh, we've landed. Oh, no one can tell us anything. I think SS1 was like my best year. First off, my dorm was in the best place ever. My dorm was at the top and at the corner, so we were able to get away with things. But the only bad thing about my dorm was that it was right at the top of SS3 students. This one was also the year where we had to do March Past. March Past is basically where SS3 students teach SS1 girls a routine, a matching routine, and they were allowed to flog us. Yes, they were allowed to flog us. After I do my eyebrows, I like to do my eyeshadow and put on my eyelashes, but I kind of forgot that because I was talking. So I'm just gonna do that now before I contour my face. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution, the neutral palette. So this one, this palette, I don't know if you guys can see. Gonna go with like a neutral, like a brown, like a golden brown kind of look. Before I apply my eyeshadow, I don't have an eyeshadow primer. I should probably get one. I like to go in with a bit of concealer on my eyelids. I blend that out with my blending brush. You want to blend it out till it's looking like this. So I'm gonna first go in with this color. I'm gonna go in with the darkest brown in the palette, so this one. Yeah, the seniors were allowed to flog us, and not just flog us with, literally flog us to anything. Mob sticks, tree branches, anything they can lay their hands on. And the thing is that most of the time people flog because they were flogged, so it's basically like a revenge. So those SS3 seniors were also flogged when they were in SS1, so you're basically trying to get their revenge. So as they were flogging me also, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get to SS3. I'm going to flog those SS1 students. So it's like a continuous cycle. You get what I'm trying to say? So that was basically SS1, and this match was going to happen during our inter-house spot, and basically you were going to go against other houses. I was in Danfodio, so I was in the red house, and there were 6 other houses. I'm just gonna go in with a lighter shade of brown, the lighter shade, so this one, and just kind of blend the darker shade so it looks more natural. SS2 came, and SS2 you're now more relaxed. You've gotten used to senior school life. It's not more shacking your head again. But things like SS2s and SS3 always had some kind of beef between them. So now that's done, I don't think I want to put any eyeliner. No, I'm not gonna put any eyeliner. I'm gonna use a concealer to tighten up the end of the eyeshadow so it doesn't go past where my eyelashes are gonna be, giving it like a pointed look. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my lashes on off camera and I'll be back. Guys, that felt like 25 years. I took just 25 years to put on my lashes. Those of you that take like that get your lashes on at one go, how do you do it? Like, what sorcery do you guys use? Because I take 25 days to do my lashes. I don't even understand. It's actually very annoying. That's why most of the time I don't even bother about putting on lashes. I'm just like, I can be asked. But they look so good when they're on. Like sis is already ready to go. Already ready? Yeah. Anyways, I can't even remember where I was in my story. So for my contouring, I'm using the same concealer I use for my eyebrows. Alright, so I just oh my god, I look ridiculous. And now I'm gonna be blending. So getting to SS3 now. SS3 was literally, to be honest, SS3 was actually my worst year, because in SS3 we're meant to have so many things going for us. So we were meant to teach match past, we were meant to have prom, we're meant to have cultural night before we have our graduation service. So first of all, as far as me I'm concerned, our principal hated us. Yeah, our principal in my SS3 actually hated us. That was the beginning of all our problems. She used to call us little terrorists. Yes, she called us terrorists. So basically, my school is an all-girls school. For our prom, we used to do prom with KC, and KC is King's College, and literally everything we do, we usually do it with King's College. We're like our brothers, that kind of stuff. We're meant to do prom with them, and we usually did like This year prom is in Queen's College, the next year prom is in King's College. This year just we exchange. So my year we were meant to do prom in King's College, but our prom got cancelled. Let me now tell you why our prom got cancelled. Our prom got cancelled because of March past. Imagine, out of all the reasons to get your prom cancelled, it was March past. Remember what I said about getting your revenge for March past? So on our very first day when we started teaching March past, someone broke an SS1 girl's leg. Yeah, someone broke an SS1 girl's leg. Teachers are gonna find out. The principal was gonna find out. Her parents were gonna find out. So they cancelled our March past. So we didn't get to do March past. Being the troublesome set that we were, we didn't find it funny, and we decided to riot. So our plan was to run to the middle of the field during when the SS2 girls were performing their calisthenics and just kind of scatter everything. That was our plan. So we waited when everybody had gone to the field and when the whole entire sport had started before we came, and literally that day was mad. Let me put a picture out for you guys. You know in Scooby-Doo movies when villain is chasing them and they're like running from one place to another? That's how it was. That's how it was with the teachers. We were literally, you just see a massive cluster of students running around and teachers chasing them until they finally cornered us. The teachers were able to stop us. I can't even remember if we scattered the whole stuff or not. I can't remember, but it was so funny. And obviously so many people chickened out because they were scared of what their parents would say, because parents were allowed to come also. After that happened, our principal cancelled our prom. We didn't get to do prom. I was so sad because I already had my dress and everything, and I was like, what do I do now? So for contouring, I'm gonna use this palette. This palette is actually from, I've had this with me for the longest of time. So I had this palette with me from Nigeria. It's a Nigerian brand, and this is how it looks like. It's literally so good. Guys, there's this tip I like when contouring your nose. So you want to also use a smaller brush and like draw a line here. Yes, girl. Make that nose disappear. So you also want to apply the contour your forehead. And also here. So when it comes to baking, I don't really bake. I just kind of like apply the powder places where I applied my concealer, kind of like dab it in a bit. And with this I want to apply, oh I forgot to tell you guys, I'm using the Makeup Revolution baking powder. It's something else I learned recently, is apply the powder right under where you contoured. So after that I just like to go in with my brush and brush everything out. Sometimes I like to add a little bit of color to my cheeks. I use my eyeshadow palette. I go in with this brown, just a little, smile, and kind of like apply on my cheeks as a blusher. I know people have bad ideas when it comes to like boarding school and all, but at the end of the day, my child will go to a boarding school. If there's nothing stopping my child from going to boarding school, she's gonna go to a boarding school, because it's an experience that I wouldn't give up for anything. I know it had its ups and downs, and people have, especially people that grew up here, they have like the worst ideas of boarding school. But because with boarding school I got to make a lot of friends. I learned a lot of things. One massive lesson I learned from boarding school is that You shouldn't depend on anyone for anything. If you want to do something, do it yourself. Now it's time for the best part, the highlighting. I'm going in with the Revlon Color Stay Cream eyeshadow. Oh, this is actually an eyeshadow. Do you know I'm just finding out now that this is an eyeshadow? Oh boy, it's so good at highlighting. I literally love it. So this is how it looks. Guys, am I the only one that gets a running nose anytime they want to do makeup? My nose literally starts running out of nowhere. Like, what is your problem? You don't want me to shine. Enemy of progress.
Know what you are? EP, aka enemy of progress.
But generally, I was a very quiet student in secondary school. You will never see me getting into trouble. Always stayed away from trouble because I know the kind of mother I have. My mother will cut my ears off. I mean, I like my ears. Makeup is basically done. I'm not really a lipstick person, but I do like to apply lip gloss. There's a lip gloss I'm gonna be using. Guys, I've got to mention the setting spray I'm using is a Makeup Revolution setting spray. Alright, so the makeup is basically done. Now I'm just gonna do my hair off camera and I'll be back. Alright, so guys, I'm back and this is the finished look. If you guys want to see how I got my hair to be like this, yeah, comment down below, let me know and I'll make a video. Yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. See you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and comment down below if you're gonna take your kids to boarding school. Yeah, comment down below what your thoughts are on boarding school also. Bye guys.